I'm Jeff Torish, one of the partners here at Learn to Survive. The world has become a more dangerous place even before the current pandemic. Here at Learn to Survive, we can train you, your company, your school, your organization in a variety of techniques to cover all sorts of emergency situations. This pandemic has been devastating all across the world. In this short tutorial, we're going to give you an overview of what you need to do to reopen your business if it's been closed, or to safely stay open to protect your customers, your employees, and your vendors. And of course, you can get more information at our website, learntosurvive.com. If you're a business, school, or other kind of organization that needs to remain open during the COVID pandemic, or your organization is now reopening after being closed, there are some critical health and safety components you need to keep in mind to protect your employees, clients and customers, and vendors. Here at Learn to Survive, we, in consultation with specific area experts, have come up with a 6-module program covering all aspects of remaining open or reopening during this pandemic. Our team's background involves a wide range of survival techniques in virtually any environment you can think of. We all have advanced medical training, survival and expeditionary experience, and we're all recognized teachers and instructors. You know, normally in these videos where people talk about survival, there's a lot of driving music and running through the woods and talk of everyday carry and how to manufacture needed equipment from what you can find around you. But we take a different, less frenzied approach. By the same token, surviving in an environment in which the SARS-CoV-2 virus is active is no less dangerous, which is why we have developed this program. Our COVID survival training has 6 major components: personnel management, building design or modification, building entry, outside equipment entry, dealing with clients, and COVID myths. Let's briefly touch on each of these areas. Personnel management. This module will focus on creating specific groups of personnel, which we call cohorts, based on not necessarily what department they are in, but what job they do and who they are most likely to come in contact with. The mistake many companies make is grouping people based on who their manager is or what department they work in. We can show you how to reorganize your company in a way that minimizes contact outside the specific job-related cohort. Building design or modification. In some cases, your physical structure may not need any changes or only minor ones. But as this pandemic continues, it is clear that physical barriers are important. We'll advise you on the latest guidance from the Centers for Disease Control and the World Health Organization, as well as train your staff on how best to utilize physical space to minimize the risk of contamination. Building entry. Currently, one of the highest group infection rates is Transportation Security Administration workers. Why? Because TSA is a bottleneck through which all air travelers pass. This shows us that entry and exit are some of the most serious hot points. In military terms, this is sometimes called infill and exfil. But for us, what really matters is a system that prevents contamination hotspots. We'll show you how to design systems to avoid these serious dangers. Outside equipment entry. This can be as simple as ensuring parking lots are set up to minimize the chance of cross-contamination. But if you have employees who must travel, we'll work with you to design safety parameters to minimize their chances of infection. There are solid strategies for much safer travel, and we'll show you what they are. Dealing with clients. This is a unique aspect of our program, and one we believe may be the most important to some businesses. How do you handle those clients, vendors, or others who simply do not wish to adhere to health and safety standards? In consultation with noted corporate psychologists, we will give you proven strategies that will de-escalate tense situations and ensure you are keeping your employees and others safe. COVID-19 myths. Who do you believe? Our team are all trained in emergency medicine and are internationally recognized experts at crisis assessment. Knowing how to separate the nonsense from the danger is what we've been teaching for decades, and we'll pass this real-world experience on to you. And of course, you can learn more about what we can do for you at our website, learntosurvive.com, which is linked in the description below. We have educational and consulting programs for pretty much any survival situation you can think of. We hope to see you again. In the meantime, remember that training is what gets us ready for experience. Stay alert, stay safe, and stay healthy. If you'd like to know more about what we can do for you and your company or your organization, then go to our website, learntosurvive.com. And keep an eye on this channel because we're going to be adding more and more information here. If this has been useful, then click the like and subscribe button below. I'm Jeff Tours for Learn to Survive. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.